morning. I'm so excited, y'all. Oh, it's voting season. Have you gotten out and done your early voting yet? I'm going to be going soon to get my voting done. It's very important, so y'all be sure to go and get your votes. Go do your voting. But I'm telling you, I had the best time yesterday. The best time. Let me tell you. Oh my goodness. I done forgot what I named this title, but yesterday was just great. It was off the chain. I felt really good. My BF, he came up. BF for me, y'all, is like best friend. He came up and he just got me out of the house, and we just went off and just had fun. We talked, we held hands, we laughed. We had serious moments, we had sad moments, we had great moments, and it was so awesome how things just worked out, y'all. I'm telling you, we had the best love story ever, if it ever comes to pass. He should be mine. As Auntie would say, he should be mine. He should be. Oh my God. If I've ever had a friend, I mean, I'm telling you, it's just off the chain. But it is what it is. But I'm glad that we can get along and that we are real friends and none of that fake friend stuff. You know, one day we're friends and then when you don't do something I tell you or things ain't going our way, that we split up friendships, because that's not who we are. We've never been that. But anyway, yesterday he came and he took me to get my medicines. That was a blessing. And we just talked so much about so many things. His life, my life. It's good to have somebody that you can talk to. Like I said, we held hands. I think that's the cutest thing ever, is to hold hands. And you know what was so cute about this, y'all? I gotta tell you what was really, really cute about this. And I do have a crush on him, but he don't know it. He might do. But let me tell you what is so cute about it. As we were getting ready to part, you know, because we was at the Bojangles. Shout out to Bojangles. We was at the Bojangles and we were getting ready to part. And my PF says something that he ain't never said before when we got ready to part. I mean, you know how guys are. Guys usually, you know, guys aren't really king on some guys, not all. But some guys ain't really good on saying the L word. But this time, when we got ready to part, he said, "I love you." And I just melted. I said, "Boy, you just don't know." But, yeah. He said the L word. And I was looking at him. I was like, dang. He looked like he don't want to go. But see, my daughter needed a car. So I was like, well, I got to get my daughter her car back. And I said, but it's good seeing you. And so we, you know, gave our little hugs and kisses goodbye. And then it's crazy, y'all. It's crazy because how you can wait for somebody to say something for a long time and they never say it, and then all of a sudden, bam, there it is. They say, "I love you," and it catches you off guard. And you know, I know it's like a friendship love, but maybe not. Because that look in his eyes was not no friendship love. But it was just a great moment. But this, let me get to the cute thing about it though. But the cute thing about it was, after we done did all that, I done got in my daughter's car and I done left the restaurant. You know how you kind of look back in your mirror. You look back, and I saw he was still sitting there. And then he looked kind of sad as I was pulling off, and I was like, why is he looking sad? We just had a great time. And so I get this text saying, I don't want to go home. Can you come back? And then I got a phone call. Y'all, he called me. He said, I would love to spend more time with you. I said, okay. I said, but you're going to have to follow me to my daughter's house. And so, to my home. Went to my daughter's house to drop her car off, and then to my home. And we came, and we didn't never come inside. No. We didn't never come inside, but we sat outside and just had a great time in the car. Oh no, I always end up in some car talk. We just still had a great time in the car, laughing and just doing some stuff. He was able to sit with me during my while I was talking to my nutritional counselor about my appointments and stuff. And I tell you, it's really good to have a friend that don't mind. They can know all this stuff about you, and they still, just accept you for who you are. Because I had a hard time, saying some things, but he was there, and he gave me support. He held my hand through it all, and I didn't feel bad. It makes you feel good to know that you have support, and that you can depend on people who have absolutely nothing to gain. Nothing to gain. I have nothing to offer really, but genuine friendship. So it's a blessing. And a person who won't tote your business out and stuff, tell everything that they know about you. And that's one thing I can say about him. He's not one that likes to talk a lot. Well, it was different having that support there of a male friendship. I haven't had that support like that in a minute. It makes a difference when you're hands-on. And my depression and anxiety did lighten up because I'm starting to do more. I'm starting to do more now. I'm starting to get out the house some. I'm starting to see life great again. Great again. And now listen, it's because I trust God. It's because I trust God that I get up and still live. I got to give all my credit to God. That he puts just the right people that I need in my life at this time. In this season that I'm in, the right people are coming in. And that's something that I have prayed for a mighty long time. So to see these things coming to pass is a blessing. It's a blessing to me. I have truly been holding on by the grace of God, and because I know God's grace is upon my life and His mercy, that I'm able to get up and still smile and tell my story as I'm going through my story. As I'm going through it, writing my best chapters, living my best chapters now. Living my best chapters every day that God gives me a chance to wake up. So I don't take anything for granted. I don't take being a survivor for granted, surviving and overcoming so many things. That's why I get out here and tell people, there's no shame in my game. There's some things you don't know about me, but there's a lot of things that you do know about me because I want to share with others. And that's how it is when you're thankful. You want others to, do well too. Especially when you see them struggling. You want them to let them know that they have another way out. That you don't have to settle for depression, or you don't have to settle for anxiety, those labels. You don't have to settle for it. But what you do have to do is have faith in God. And that means working towards being a better person on the inside. Working towards feeling good on the inside. Whatever your normal is, I don't knock it at all. I don't knock it at all. I haven't gone through what I've gone through in the last 6 months. My perception is totally different towards people, especially those with disabilities. My perception is totally different. Whatever their normal is and they love it, you have to leave that person there. Let them have their normal time. If that's how they're normal and they can deal with it, cool. You know, it's just amazing. I'm out here walking, y'all. It's just amazing how God can just turn something that's so bad into something that's so good. I mean, if I hadn't went through a lot of this stuff that I'm going through, you know, a lot of these people would never been in my path. And so I'm thankful for that. I'm grateful for these people that are in my path. I'm thankful for these unexpected blessings. I mean, I told you I don't like pity parties. So pity parties don't work with me. You can't throw pity on me. I would throw it back to you. I throw it back to you. But I'm happy. I took some selfies yesterday, y'all. If you want to see them, go over to mypsgrandma reality show podcast on Facebook. That's our fan page. And you can see the selfies that I took. And, you know, I took them because I really felt good on the inside. It wasn't even about the outside. The outside is cute and all that, but I felt awesomely new on the inside. And I couldn't have got that feeling by just sitting around feeling sorry for myself because of the things that I'm going through. And most of the things that I'm going through, some of it ain't even my battle. Well, none of it is my battle, really. But, you know, just to say, it's not. It's not. And it's like when I put that faith expiration date on it, like Dr. Charles Stanley said, it was like I saw a total difference. I started living again. I stopped blowing up the trouble and started blowing God back up. Sometimes we can slip like that. We'll slip and fall. But the important thing is to get back up. Be able to recognize when you have fallen. And I did fall. And one thing that came to my mind yesterday was that we all fall short of God's glory. So don't let people intimidate you and think that they don't fall. Because even the best fall. Even the best. I look at so many of these actors and singers. Look at them. They have all that money and all the money, more money than they need, more money than they can use, and they still aren't happy. They still don't have joy or peace. They don't have no inner well-being. But they look good for the camera, but they're not good really spiritually. And I thank God that my spirit is good, that my spirit is feeling right. My spirit is at peace right now. I thank God for that. And I didn't get there just by feeling sorry for myself. I got there because I got up. And I said, no matter what, I'm going to keep going. I kept talking to you guys. I kept talking to my friends. I got my support team in line. And the guy is part of my support team. He has always been part of my support team from day one. I call him my day one brother. He has always been there for me, really. And sometimes we take our friends for granted. Our real friends, we can easily take them for granted just because they have been there so many times for us. And then when they had go through issues, we want to start cutting up. Because they aren't giving us that attention or time that we need. But we have to realize they have a life too. And if we're going through something, then chances are they're going through something that they're holding deep inside too. But it was good to see that he seemed like he was a lot freer. It didn't seem like he was stressed like he usually be. Sometimes he'd be stressed. And, you know, I talked with him. And yesterday just felt really perfect. I mean, if I've ever had a perfect day, it was really perfect. I still think that thing was cute when he said, "Can you come back?"